No. Alright. What's up, everyone? This is Wolf's Gaming the Show here. We are playing ML. Huh? We are playing MLB The Show 18 franchise Kansas City Royals versus Detroit Tigers. And before I start the live stream, I'm gonna give a shout out to the show gaming. The show gaming girl. Alright. Here we go. Let's get the Tigers their second win. And if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. I post videos almost every day.
From the home of the Tigers since 2000, we welcome you to Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Jordan Zimmermann gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Stepping up now, Paulo Orlando. He will lead this one off today.
Right fielder, Paulo Orlando.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first three tries.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
A ball and a strike to our leadoff man here this afternoon. Our temperature not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind the ball in 2 strikes.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Hit hard to short. Iglesias is there. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, Cel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Past history with Jordan Zimmermann. He's 4 for 14.
That was right down the middle for him.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out toward left center field.
Got it.
Calling for it, Matuk. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
So striding forward now, Whit Merrifield. First pitch on its way. And a bouncing ball, foul.
Let's give him a nice circle change.
Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time.
Oh, he did. Let's give him a show. Let's give him a show. Oh my God, I just said it.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Let's give him a show.
Royals go down 1-2-3. Royals nothing. Tigers due up. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Nate Carnes, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Nate Carnes coming on to pitch right now. 3-pitch guy. Not overpowering, 92 to 94 miles an hour, but he does have that overhand, call it a knuckle curveball. So fastball, knuckle curveball, changeup. The key for Nate Carnes, having command of that knuckle curve.
What?
Ball. If he has it, he could be really tough.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat.
What do you want me to
Kansas City
say?
Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers' starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat, but one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases, just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Head-to-head against Nate Carnes. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. One out, nobody on.
I should have hit it.
Hit on the ground out for short. There is Escobar. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Yeah.
Batting third, first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out toward right field. Orlando's on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Oh, no.
3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping into the box, Salvador Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Salvador Perez.
I can't stop it now.
First
Good.
pitch coming.
I'm
Here it is.
in the middle of it now.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
We got it.
Mata is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Soler. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
No.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights-out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
This should be a chase.
0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And I'm saying it again.
And the pitch.
No.
Got him.
There. Got your ass.
Batting sixth, center
At the
fielder.
plate, Jorge Bonifacio. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Because
Ready to deliver. Here's the
I
first
need to
pitch.
change up my pitches a little bit.
And that one just missed outside. No score here as we play inning number 2.
What do you want me to say all the time?
Grounded to the right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0.
I got the patent.
Nick Castellanos now. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Number 30, Nick Castellanos.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off.
Oh my God! Stop. Just need a good contact. And I chased it. I don't have Fortnite.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Yeah, I told you that.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Hey guys, take a look at how Kansas City sets up on D. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
I know.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. Head-to-head against Nate Carnes, batting at an even .400. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gordon is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Jim Adduci.
Into the box, Jim Adduci will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
What do you call it?
First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Bonifacio. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Will move to the 3rd with no score.
I complete one of them. Like I'm
The
using
shot
my
there
phone
at the Motor
right now.
City and Windsor, Ontario, just across the river as we welcome you back to Comerica Park. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
All right.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Thanks. I don't have nothing to give
and the
anyway
0-2
right
pitch.
now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball,
If my
and that's the
YouTube
first out.
popular, I'll do like
Boy, that's the
merchandise.
best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon.
This is going to be out of zone. I'm
High
not.
in the air out to center field. Martin is
outs.
under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, first baseman, Michael King.
So coming to the plate, Michael King, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
You can practice all you want. You don't get out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And he's got to be
Wow,
more
he
disciplined
cheesed it.
here. It's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in
Yeah.
time, and the side is retired. KC down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Standing in, James McCann, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just
Why am I
behind a
swinging
lively
at
fastball.
everything?
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Fastball called, strike
Wow.
3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I was hoping it would be a ball.
So with 1 away, a reminder that Tigers baseball continues all season long on the show as you get a look there at what's on tap for the next 7 days. Here's Leonis Martin. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First delivery to him on the way. Right on the
How's that
corner, a
even a
fastball
strike?
that he takes for a strike. Martin is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line, definitely sets the tone for the team. Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Yeah.
In now, Alexi Amarista.
I don't know. I can't tell. He might steal.
First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. Here comes Gordon. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
It's the pop-ups.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Yeah,
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
I don't know, my friends. Which I don't have.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Martin leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Before the 0-2, a look to first. And he'll dive back in safely.
Don't even try to steal.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here.
There you go.
And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher
Now
being
you
a
just
little
need a
too
double,
preoccupied
at least.
with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Ready with the 1 and 2. He got him. Lively
Damn,
fastball that
too late.
time, and it puts an end to the inning. Tigers leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
I know, it's one too late. I'm just standing there and waiting. That's way too late for me.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Ned. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so
They
far.
don't have to.
He has, but we'll see
It's
if this
fine.
second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
It's still a fastball.
He's
Up
ready.
in the
Here's
air.
the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Hey.
Now here it comes.
Oh, this is going to be a ball.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, a diving stop. He's up
There
with
you
it
go.
to throw in time. And what a
Perfect
vital
dive.
play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Show me that
Big league
replay.
play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta
Beautiful
be
play
kidding.
right there. He dove for it. As he died for it, I should say.
In now, Alcides Escobar. Popped him up. Cabrera in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Alright. This game is change up, but out of the zone.
The windup and the 0-1. Amarista at second.
I'm thinking about it.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base.
What happened?
With Merrifield next to him. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
You know what? Time for a freaking grounder.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Under it is Martin, and that's out number 2.
Oh, there goes that. I really had double play.
Salvador Perez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
I will on my next live stream. Circle change.
From the stretch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. High in the air out to center field. Martin is under it.
3 outs.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
I know.
So striding in, Mikey Mata. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Practice my swinging.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is flared out towards second. And this is taken for the out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. Ready for another chance? Miguel Cabrera. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
That's what I'm trying to do.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center.
That's not
Giving
enough.
chase is Bonifacio. 2 down.
No.
The third baseman, number 9, Nick Castellanos.
Coming to the plate now, Nicholas Castellanos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Oh yeah, I'll do it right now then. Hold on a second, guys.
First offering on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Orlando looks up.
Home run! 2-1 homer. He's taking a home run in the season.
A 2-run shot for Victor Martinez. second home run early in the year, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Bottom of the fourth. What?
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Stepping in now, Jim Adduci. So take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
I just did. I think he can replay it.
The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike one.
Okay.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Yep.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Now a knuckler hit on the ground to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
There it is.
The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. We played 4, and it's now 2-0 Tigers.
2-0 Tigers. King season will as it
leading off the inning. Jorge Soler, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. One and one to count.
That's in stance.
One and two as he chases the slider. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Now batting, center fielder.
Into the box now, Jorge Bonifacio. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
1 second, guys. Alright. Yeah.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Sorry, guys.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Now batting, Cheslor Cuthbert, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
McGuffin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Yeah.
The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball right side. Cabrera's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in, James McCann. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
James McCann.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high.
Okay. Wolves gave him the show.
Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off the torrid start, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
That was a nice hit.
At the plate, Leonis Martin. Set and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
How fast is my person on first? Oh, not that fast. Okay. He can't steal.
The 1-0 home. He's taken strike one.
Yeah, I don't want to see your ass.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I don't know why I swung that one.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center
Full
fielder.
count. Can he walk me?
Alexi Amarista will be next. McCann leads off second with nobody out. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Orlando racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he is in there.
Nice hit. Made him want to move up.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alexi Amarista. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and one strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I'm not gonna practice my swing.
And it's 1-2.
Okay.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Just 2 more balls.
He got him. And it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
You know, live streaming.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I got hit down here.
Slapped hard the opposite way.
There we go.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's second
3
RBI.
runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Tigers thus far. And this is knocked down on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning.
Okay.
It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Tigers lead this one 3-0. At the plate, Alex Gordon. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away.
Yeah.
0-1, here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball.
No, it's 2-0.
Fastball right over the outside corner.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Swing and a miss, and Gordon's down on strikes for out number 1.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box, Michael King. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
What the hell?
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The right fielder, number 16, Paulo Orlando.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Let's do a 12-6 curveball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And Marista's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
You there?
KC down in order. Still down 3-0. Kevin McCarthy enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 61, Kevin McCarthy.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in.
Leading off for the Tigers, the first baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw.
Cody.
The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Orlando's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The third baseman, number 9, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. McCarthy has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen.
I think so.
Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Nicholas Castellanos becomes out number 2 this inning.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Victor Martinez will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
2 out, nobody on. And a good swing there by the switch hitting Martinez, but he missed it. 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And Martinez is going to have himself a base knock.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit, but they lead it 3-0. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top. And before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary.
Okay.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Amarista backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Ready for another shot now. Whit Merrifield. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Amarista at second. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
That was a nice play.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. So he was able to take it into the 7th, but the no-hit bid is going to end here with 2 out in inning number 7.
Boy, and Matty, this is when you start really thinking about a no-hitter once you get into the 7th. And it's hard not to look past getting through that last out, but D-Row, it just wasn't meant to be here with 2 outs in the 7th.
No, he's pitched a heck of a game, without question.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. Bottom half of the inning here in Detroit. Get up and stretch. The Tigers lead it 3-0. Brian Flynn will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Brian Flynn.
What are you doing, Cody?
Ready once again, James McCann. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
James McCann.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Oh, and he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. See you later.
Gone.
Over the wall, a home run.
His first home run of the campaign.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Tigers have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Okay.
Here's Leonis Martin.
Center fielder.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Escobar has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, Alexi Amarista.
Stepping into the box, Alexi Amarista. No hits
I'm on
to
the
this
bottom
point.
of the 7th right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Jose Iglesias. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
I'll go to double.
Through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Left fielder, Mikey Matu.
Into the box now, Mikey Matu. And he puts it on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
I don't know why he tried to grab it like that.
Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Looking to minimize the damage here. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Weekly hit to third. Cuthbert fields it cleanly. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. 8th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the Royals nothing. Now at the plate, Jorge Bonifacio, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Shane Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 61, Shane Green.
First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Just try to make a fire out of the zone.
Here it comes. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah.
Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green. He's 1 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
Chased it. Alright, let's bring to strike.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Sorry about that, guys.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And now a pitch on the way. 4-1.
Wow.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon.
Uh-oh.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
What's that, Cody? Hello.
Popped him up. McCann is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Victor Martinez will start things off when we come back. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Tigers 5 and the Royals nothing.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over, the hard-throwing right-hander Blaine Boyer.
Blaine Boyer.
Victor Martinez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Field shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Wow.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
I chased it too.
In now, Jim Adduci. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Merrifield will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Center fielder, number 12, Leonys Martin.
Here's Leonys Martin. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Very weakly on the ground.
That's freaking slow. I swear to God.
The 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. The relay throw.
3 outs.
The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 5, and the Royals nothing. Settling in now, Michael King, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Popped him up. Cabrera in foul ground. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Note passed along from our producer Chris Cutcliffe tells me to remind you to stick around for post-game highlights immediately following this afternoon's game right here on the show. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point.
Almost done.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there, 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
A pause and the 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Just need to get him out.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Chase it.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
2
the
outs.
best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Catch is made, and the Tigers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
5-0 the final score today. The Detroit Tigers took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Jordan Zimmermann gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.